and we are doing another episode of Creative Freedom, a podcast where I give myself the container for creative freedom, but also bring on experts who are full-time artists or people who are working with, different containers and who are in a life of creative freedom. They want to live creative lives where they can make the things they want to make. And this whole podcast discusses some of the limitations that come up. And so as a result, it discusses some of the limitations that come up for me. So, and then as I work through the limitations that come up for me, it helps people observe and then see if they can use those tools to help work with the limitations and the challenges that prevent us from creating. And everyone has different challenges, so as we bring on different people with different insights, then they can help us overcome different challenges that are unique to them, and so, but that they can share with the collective. So that's why I'm really excited, because as I decide to dedicate myself to being I am going to make art full-time, I'm going to be a full-time artist, and I have so far lived like that, which has been so beautiful. I've been able to teach music and make musicals and do a lot of things that I want to create, and now I'm exploring kind of different things, still within the same world, but while navigating creative freedom and discipline and dedication to something that I've committed my life to, which is being an artist. And I think it's really important for us to value our art, because the more we give love to our artistic tugs that we feel, the more love we give to it, I think the more beautiful the world becomes. Sometimes you might ask yourself, how do I know where I'm being kind of guided? And so we just have to slow down so we can get clear on what's important, and then we can follow that. But when we're kind of in an anxious state, everything, we're like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What's next for you? But then when we can slow down a little bit and look around our environment and say, okay, maybe it can be safe. So I hope as we're here together, you feel free to kind of share anything that's really loud for you in your world of creative freedom, and I'd love to kind of, receive that. So for me, one of the bigger challenges that's been coming up is actually my fear of not being lovable. The fear that if I decide to expose myself through my art, that people won't like what they see. Because there's the deeper fear that I'm not lovable. And I think a lot of people fear not being lovable. You are very lovable. And so, yeah, I think the world would be a softer place if we learn to love ourselves. There's this really amazing song by Aurora that goes like, make for me a soft universe. And I'm like, yeah, how do we make for someone a soft universe? And to me, it feels like a plea for, you know, trying to make the world soft and beautiful with your art, you know? Because your art should be a soft place for you to fall. And I think sometimes we go through systems that tell us it's not. We go through systems that tell us that our art isn't safe, if it's not perfect, if it's not, I don't know, something. And as we learn to unlearn that it's not safe to create art, I think we'll get out of fight or flight quite a bit more. I'm really excited. I have a podcast guest coming on soon who is a therapist who works specifically with creativity. And it's really exciting. So it's gonna be great to have her on. But something that's been I've been thinking a lot about has been magnetism. And so when you do what you love, you are magnetic. When you do what you love, things come towards you. Whenever I am with puppets, like I light up. I'm like, oh my God, puppets, I love puppets so much. And just a really lovely person like recognized how much I love puppets and then gifted me 3 of her puppets. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh my gosh. And it's like, it's just, I'm so excited about puppets that radiates, and then more puppets come to me. And it's so nice. And I think if anything, that would be what like magnetism is like, when you really appreciate something, when you're like, oh my gosh, I love this thing so much, and you can't stop talking about it, how excited you are about it. And then more of it comes to you. And so one challenge for people sometimes, artists, creatives, is like money. Because a lot of artists and creatives feel maybe shame for wanting money or having money. And I think the thing is like, the idea of like loving money is very like, ooh, no. And so you're kind of like rejecting it, you know? So me, I love puppets so much, so I was very magnetized to it because I felt no shame for loving puppets. I wasn't like, ooh. Well, actually, there's a little part of me that took me time to get into puppets, so maybe there was a little fear. But anyway, the magnetism comes when you let yourself really, really desire the thing. And also, hello, I don't know who's here, but thank you so much for being here. I recorded a little song on the piano and now I'm freestyling. But I was just talking about how stoked I am because someone gifted me 3 puppets. So I'm gonna be doing more puppets. So here we go. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. But anyway, this podcast is all about creative freedom. So it's a container for very, very structured conversation, but it's also a container for me to just explore things. And the container is important, and it's important for us to, you know, almost schedule play, have moments to just be silly and just get things out there and be like, woo! So definitely, nervous system regulation, play. Anyway, so we have our first little friend, and this is wild too, because the puppet company is actually called like Diablo puppets, and I'm like, oh, what are these puppets? I'd love to interview the person who does Diablo puppets because they are fun. These puppets are so good because you truly feel like there's like another character. The separation between you and the puppet is very powerful. It's like they're very spirited puppets. Anyway. Hello. Oh. Hey there. How you doing? Oh. You have a really beautiful voice. Yeah, I think it's really deep. Thank you, Miss Wizard. The music stopped. Oh, yeah, I guess the music did stop. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We can turn it on later. But for now, let's have a little conversation, okay? So we were actually having a conversation just a couple moments ago, weren't we?
Yeah.
And what were we talking about? What were we talking about?
I think you were talking with someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. I sing sea shanties.
Oh, well, that's exciting. Well, we were kind of doing a podcast episode kind of on nervous system regulation and things like that. So, I love the idea of the sea shanties, but we'll put those on pause for now, and then come back to them later. Okay? Ooh, you know what? Maybe I'll record some for my Patreon.
Your Patreon?
Yeah, it's just a place I go where I share some ideas that aren't fully developed yet, but I'm a little bit, timid about them. And so I just share them more kind of in a private space and then until I feel confident.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, sometimes sharing our art it can make us nervous. Do you ever feel nervous?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Well, what do you feel nervous about?
Let's see. The music stopped.
Oh, sorry there, buddy. It's okay. It's okay, the music's back on. The music's back on. He's just a little shy. Okay, there. You know something, little buddy? Well, sometimes I get a little anxious. Yeah.
About what? You're so great. Why would you get anxious?
That's a good question, little buddy. Sometimes fear of not being loved,
Why are you scared of that?
Well, I don't know. That just comes up for me. I think sometimes I don't always love myself as much as I think I should.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's okay. It just... But no, you're a really great friend.
Huh. Oh, the music stopped.
Oh, that's okay, bud. We can turn it back on. Let me just tilt this up. There we go. All right. This song is actually, I think this is the melody to Wuzzo's World.
What's Russell's world?
Well, my name is Wuzzo.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
I'm feeling Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald.
Well, nice to meet you, Gerald. And then if it feels like it ever changes later, it can change. Because sometimes you feel like a Gerald and sometimes you feel like a Jim, I have a lot of different names I go by. Yeah, I change my artist name a lot sometimes. Just so that I can kind of, see different parts of myself. So yeah, I'm going to tell you about my world, Wuzzo's world, and we're going to sing a song that kind of explains to you what my world is about, and so what's in my world. Okay, and then I'll teach it to you there, Gerald. Welcome. Oh, I gotta find the welcome to Wuzzo's world. There it is. I think it's a little high. All right. Welcome to. Oh, here we go. We can start again. Welcome to Wuzzo's world. Welcome to Wuzzo's world. That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Welcome to Wuzzo's world.
Oh, what's in your world?
Oh, what's in my world? Well, let's see. My world, it's made from stardust and sunbeams.
Stardust and sunbeams.
Yeah, stardust and sunbeams. Getting lost in a daydream.
Getting lost in a daydream.
Yeah, getting lost in a daydream. Sometimes it's nice just to kind of dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you dream of, Gerald? Do you want to say? Oh, you're looking a little nervous. You don't have to tell everyone if you're shy.
It just seems silly.
What is it? What do you want to do?
I want to dance.
You want to dance?
Do I ever?
Oh, well, you can dance. Yeah, you can dance. You can dance. You can dance if you want to. Yeah. You can leave your friends behind.
I don't want to do that.
You can dance if you want to. But if you don't dance, and if you don't dance, and if you don't dance, then you're no friend of mine.
I thought we were friends.
It's just the lyrics of the song. I mean, even if you didn't dance, you'd still be my friend, but, if you really want to dance and you didn't dance, it would break my heart. Yeah, I like seeing my friends do what they love. Yeah, it makes me happy. It makes me happy to see people do what they love. You wanna have a little dance? Okay. Here, let's dance to Wuzzo's world. So this is a new single that I'm actually releasing, so maybe you can be in a little music video for it.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you could do a little music video. Seem fun? Alright. Let's try this on together. Let's tilt this up. Okay. Let's try you in the spotlight. Ooh, you really like the song.
welcome to, welcome to, welcome to Russell's World. Welcome to Russell's World. Welcome to Russell's World. Welcome to Russell's World. Made from stardust and sunbeams, getting lost in a daydream. Red sand on a blue beach and gnomes in the sky. Feeling our feelings and puppets revealing the answers to all of our whys. Sometimes we sing soft, sometimes we sing loud. As we reach for the sky domes, our feet kiss the ground. We're talking a circle, we walk around the fire. Shoes off at the temple, where the birds are the fire. Wait, the birds are the choir. Oh, the birds are the choir. I messed up. It's okay, sweetie. You can make mistakes. People make mistakes all the time. Oh, no, it's okay. Remember, it's shoes off at the temple, where the birds are the choir. Oh, don't worry about it. Okay, so this whole song is actually about like, it's kind of about the boundaries of my space, and one of the things that a boundary in my space is really to learn to love ourselves in our mistakes. Really learn to love them, because they're part of what make you human, and they're part of your gift. And so don't worry. It's so beautiful that you can make mistakes in front of people. Yeah, it's totally fine. Here, let me clean up your eyebrows a little. Let's get them combed back, you know? Get you looking like a real jazz singer. You know, I didn't even know Wizzo's World was a jazz song until you started to sing it. Your cover is incredible of it. All right, let's comb you up here. Looking good. Slick.
Yep, looking good.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah. Okay. Ready to sing again.
Okay, let's turn on the song.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Okay, I'm gonna get off the stage so people can look at you. Smile the head off. The show's yours. I actually have an idea. I'm gonna take this over to my Instagram, okay? Because we've already sung the song together here. We've shared the process. But if you want to go to my Instagram, Wizzo's World, I'm going to sing the rest of this. And then I'll record it. And I'll put it on my Patreon. See you guys later.